Look at Indiana, facing, in essence, a best-of-3 series. Only 2 chances to steal one on the road.
So true, and this is their best chance here. I mean, when it comes down to a Game 7, that would be a very hard environment to win in.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Along with his other skills, Siakam can't pass the ball.
Hartenstein a screen. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Pass to Nesmith. To the inside. Here's Siakam. The shot no good. Great D that time from Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Defended by Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tightly guarded. The shot by Dort, no good. The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Siakam against Williams. Pass to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And that one good.
That's a crafty play by Halliburton inside. He navigated his way around several coverages.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Oh, that jumper so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Tyrese Halliburton on top. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
For young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton will certainly fit that bill. The first one falls.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Neesmith. And Indiana misses again. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Pacers with a rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
They get the rebound. Turner, a screen on Williams. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
That's where Siakam lives right there. Great fight.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Neesmith. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside, Williams. Not going to go that time. Oh, nice D from Neesmith. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that bump not throwing Turner off. Great concentration by the big man.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. With the 10-footer. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Nembhard with it. Hartenstein covering. Got a hand on it. Now here's Williams. He's closely guarded. And Williams punches it home.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Neesmith passes to Turner. Neesmith on the wing. Williams defending. Nembhard left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Throughout his career, Siakam gets himself to the foul line a lot. Adept at using that length. And he'll earn some free throws here.
That one misses.
And Pascal Siakam has really worked on his game over the years. Barely scored as a rookie and worked himself into an All-NBA selection.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Dort.
And I like how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
Pass to Turner. Now here's Nimhart. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Neesmith passes to Halliburton.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton, and when you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
2 shots. Take break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. For the Thunder, Wiggins comes in for Holmgren, and it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And both free throws good for Halliburton. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Back to Hartenstein. And here is Williams. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. And there's a 3-second violation. McConnell, he's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton.
Substitution for the Pacers. Number 9, DJ McConnell.
The Thunder have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Dort outside. Back to Williams. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pacers trail by 3. Nimhart, the pass to Neesmith. They set the pick. McConnell outside. Pass to Turner. Outside Neesmith. 5 on the clock. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes. Neesmith's got his second basket of the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Dort outside. Here's Wiggins. Here's Williams. Neesmith covering. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. The shot by Dort, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
McConnell with it. Guarded now by Williams. Now McConnell. There's a screen by Turner. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Caruso outside. He takes it in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Aaron Neesmith picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Free throw drops for Caruso. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Joe comes in for Dort, and it's Wallace in for Wiggins. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. Indiana trailing here. Here's McConnell. No points so far. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Siakam the screen. Shot from the top of the key. And off the front iron, and in it goes. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Toppin against Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There's a lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished all-around game is something appreciated. He can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. For the Thunder, Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Joe. Bryant, he's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Shepherd. And Williams drops them both. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Toppin outside. Halliburton on the wing. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Toppin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
Caruso, a screen on McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Williams misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bryant outside. Pass to McConnell. For 3, Mathurin. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Williams is checked in for Williams. And that one misses. The Pacers have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Halliburton pass to McConnell. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Wallace, defended by Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Just 3 on the clock. And it's finished off by McConnell as he lays it in. McConnell's got his second basket of the game. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Indiana ahead. They lead by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Jason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kenrich Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Caruso against Matherin. Pass to McConnell. Halliburton outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, what a finish by Halliburton!
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at SGA, so adept in traffic.
Good poise there from the young Gilgeous-Alexander, not allowing himself to get rattled.
McConnell with it. Pass to Halliburton. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Wallace rejected by Halliburton.
It's just a tremendous defensive effort from Halliburton.
Offensive rebound. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Matherin. Good work defensively by Caruso. Oklahoma City trailing. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Bryant. Wallace with it. He's against Bryant. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Pacers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
We're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Wiggins outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The jump hook. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Refusing to back down. What a gorgeous move by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Pass to McConnell. Back to Matherin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight. Thunder trail by 4. Wallace outside. Driving inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. McConnell finds Halliburton. Streaking in. Here's Halliburton. On the wing, Matherin. From deep. He drops it from range. Matherin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Caruso with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Wallace outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wallace has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Pass to Matherin. Toppin on the screen on Caruso. Here's Matherin. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Wallace. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. The ball's knocked loose. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Wallace, left side. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Halliburton. Matherin finds Toppin. Halliburton outside. Pass to Bradley. Puts up a 3. Wallace pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
The Pacers pull it in.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
It's time for the dance game. If you see yourself running this beat and you know what to do, check your rhythm.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bradley. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Hartenstein a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. SGA just powering through contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Halliburton pass to Siakam. Turner in the high post. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Up top, Siakam. Here's Neesmith. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Neesmith's got 7 points.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Siakam against Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Holmgren against Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Oh, forcing the issue. Halliburton in attack mode.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Halliburton. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And both free throws good for Halliburton. Thunder trail by 6. Now Williams. He has 6. Caruso finds Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Pass to Williams. Fires the three. Siakam pulls down the board.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Halliburton with the ball. He's guarded by Caruso. Outside Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Wide open look. No luck on that one.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Was unable to do so.
Caruso with it. Picked up by Neesmith. Pass to Dort. Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 8.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Turner with it. Halliburton outside. Now Neesmith out to the wing. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. The three. Over to the left wing. Siakam pass to Turner. Another shot. And the layup is good. Turner's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Pass to Williams. Caruso outside. And here's Holmgren. And here's Hartenstein. And here's Caruso outside. Goes back up. And Hartenstein with the lay-in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Halliburton against Williams. Halliburton pass to Neesmith. Here's Turner, and he lays it up and in. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you know, he's no stranger to physical play inside at either end. Turner's as tough as they come.
Now here's Williams. Defense right on it. The offensive rebound. Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton outside. Back to Siakam. Turner, screen on Williams. The drive by Siakam. It's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. And you look at Hartenstein. He is consistent. 4th highest shooting percentage in the NBA.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Wallace, he's checked in for Caruso. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Williams, a screen on Mathurin. Mathurin against Dort. Now here's Holmgren. Not a lot of room. Hartenstein, no good.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room. Well, that makes sense.
Back to Neesmith. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Williams up top. Neesmith covering. Williams in.
Oh, man.
Oh!
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Pacers leading by 6. Here's Nembhard. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Neesmith on the wing. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Mathurin. Turner with it. Shot clock at 6. Siakam for 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter. Outside, Williams.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Aaron Neesmith picks one up.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Williams taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Two.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, if they can steal this game on the road and go up 3-2, they put themselves in great position, Kenny.
Well, they've got to win one on the road if they're going to advance. Better here now.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Thunder trail by 7. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at center. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts the move on. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. Oh! Halliburton scoring amongst the trees.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And the 3 off target.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Halliburton. Now here's Nembhard. Outside Neesmith. 6 to shoot. Turner, screen on Williams. Here's Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Good. Hartenstein's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 14. Count the basket.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander and the way that he's working. He's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
First team foul. At the line for your opponent's city, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. But it's a lot to begin with.
Now here's Nembhard. Knocked away. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. For the finish, Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
SGA able to slip out with that speed, escape up the court. From there, it's easy work.
Siakam outside. Neesmith on the wing. Nembhard left side. A good look from Turner. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Siakam, pass to Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. Toward outside. To the paint. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Hartenstein. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Oh, that one he just did. Oh, man. Wow.
And make it happen.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
What a throwdown. Siakam making sure no one gets in his way.
Thunder trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 26. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on this last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pacers?
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And that one falls for Turner.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league who can also score at all 3 levels.
And so Turner nails them both. Thunder trail by 3. Toward outside. From behind the arc. Indiana with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Now Siakam. He's covered by Holmgren. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Yep, that one goes. Nembhard's got 7 points.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Now Holmgren. Toward outside. Holmgren with it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game, one in each half.
Siakam against Holmgren. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
That ties it up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31 points.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Halliburton, pass to Siakam. Turner, screen on Holmgren. And Siakam, here we go. Outside Neesmith. And it's off from three-point range.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. For the lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot two.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved that he's adding to his game.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Halliburton looking for an opening. Pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Now Siakam to halt the run. Buries it from 3. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, with consistency from the three-point line, Siakam becomes very scary to guard.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Indiana's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Siakam outside. On the wing, Nembhard. On the wing, Mathurin. He's guarded by Caruso. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
And the technical free throw is good. On the wing, Nembhard. Dort defending. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Halliburton. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Halliburton finds Turner. Nembhard with it. And he drives in. Turner, screen on Williams. Here's Siakam. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there. Siakam's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 tries. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Turner with the block. They're running. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Williams.
Excellent awareness and effort. Halliburton getting involved and finishing that time on the break.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Caruso outside. Pass to Williams. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now here's Matherin. He's got 7. And here's Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's Siakam from outside the arc. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
How about the confidence from Siakam coming back with a quick response?
Hartenstein with a screen on Halliburton. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's eye.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Caruso outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Caruso. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Dort's shot is good.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Halliburton. 19 points in the game. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Matherin. Shots blocked. Fires from 14. The kick out to Williams. Oh, and Turner with a block. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
17 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 2. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 6.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Toppin, a screen on Wiggins. And here's Siakam for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Thunder out in front, up 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Henrich Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Wallace outside. Caruso, a screen on Halliburton. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points.
And he's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Inside, outside for McConnell. Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Oklahoma City shooting 52% from the floor so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and they call an illegal screen here.
And he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton outside. Count that one. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's marked by McConnell. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul. Thomas Bryant. That's his second personal foul. A team foul. At the line for 1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Now here's Halliburton. On the wing, Mathurin. Oh, they get a hand on it. Wallace outside. Halliburton with some nice D. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Halliburton scores with the floater.
That's how you shoot a floater. Halliburton showcasing the soft touch.
Thunder leading by 4. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And yep, it's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 45 points.
But with the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
And he lobs it up. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Wiggins with a screen on Halliburton. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up, high post. And Bryant pulls it down.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And yes, another basket.
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. And this guy is clutch. Halliburton. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 15 points here in the second half.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The line for 2. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Take a break. Take a break.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Caruso. Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Indiana now. 6-point game. Halliburton outside. Toppin outside. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Toppin's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I like Obi just stepping up and not hesitating.
Shea with a step. Another one goes. Incredible.
And what a night he's had. That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for his team.
He's been nothing short of amazing tonight. A legendary playoff performance for him. Down low. Toppin left side. There's the triple. They get it back. Nembhard outside. Toppin a screen on Dort. Toppin outside. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's marked by McConnell. Wiggins with a screen on Toppin. Here's Wallace. And it's good for 2.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Indiana's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's McConnell. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Superb D from Gilgeous-Alexander using his length to wipe away the shot.
Fires it. A rare miss for him.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pass to McConnell. Toppin and screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton outside. Lets it fly. The Pacers again can't hit. Thunder with a lead. Wallace outside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace has gotten 4 this quarter.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load. SGA understands that his teammates they depend on him to set them up too.
Fire the screen on Wiggins. They get back on track. And the bucket's good from Toppin in deep.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Williams is subbed in for Wallace. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. So it's Oklahoma City now. Gilgeous-Alexander up top, defended by Halliburton. Holmgren against Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. The rebound by Nembhard. Pacers trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Turner. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And shots like this give Turner a confidence boost, feeling like he can score on anyone down there.
Here's Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Turner with the block. They recover it. Williams from long range. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Now here's Halliburton, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Holmgren against Siakam. Outside Neesmith. Fires the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Pacers trail by 5. Now Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Back to Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Dort up top. He's guarded by Nembhard. Pass to Holmgren. Screen by Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Halliburton. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Nembhard left side. Here's the pick. Here's Siakam. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Down low. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Williams finds Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Turner. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren powers through traffic.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Now here's Siakam. Here's the 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist of the night. Toward outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Crafty move. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size and challenged the defense with it that time.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton outside. Oh, Halliburton not backing down.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 54 points.
Say it with me now. SGA. Get it done.
Here's Halliburton. That shot, no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren against Halliburton. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The D's right on him. Outside, Williams to the inside. Dort lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're losing by 7. Neesmith on the wing. Williams defending. Here's Halliburton. He connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 7. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. From outside, off the mark. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Oklahoma City winning this one. And with this win, they've piled on the pressure. They only need one more victory to close the series out.
If this was a critical performance, at 2-2, a team season can ride on a Game 5 like this one. They did a terrific job of rising to the moment and taking control of the series.
And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And we present the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We're recognizing
Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Oklahoma City Thunder find themselves in a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Indiana Pacers. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
Folks, it does not get any bigger than this. NBA Finals Game 5. We've watched these two battle it out, now 2 games apiece, essentially a 3-game series, 2 of the next 3 to win the World Championship. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. Taken away by Williams. And now a fast break for the Thunder. The rebound by Halliburton.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be. He is so strong in the paint.
Hits the 3-point bomb. Halliburton's got the first 3 points tonight for Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Pushing it up. Nobody near Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
And the first one at the line is good.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Halliburton hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Halliburton following the score by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 5. From downtown, it's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Tyrese Halliburton on top. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And here is Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Turner covering. 4 on the clock. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Nemhard the pass to Neesmith. Now Siakam. And the 3 off target. Outside Williams. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Neesmith. Rebound by Williams.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Neesmith finds Nemhard. Back to Neesmith. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Indiana leading by 6. Now Neesmith. Halliburton on the wing. Clock at 6. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Outstanding concentration and control right there by Halliburton. And one opportunity.
Indiana shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Now here's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. The shot from the low post is good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Nembhard's shot is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Halliburton outside. Finished off the break. 10 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Holmgren. Still scoreless. Over Siakam. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Indiana. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
For 3, Holmgren. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Nembhard with it, defended by Dort. Turner for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Turner's got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Pacers.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
McConnell with it. Pass to Siakam. Over Holmgren. Siakam misses. And they're trailing by 10. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren. And stolen by Siakam. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Alex Caruso, who's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Williams. Hartenstein finds Dort. Stripped away. Indiana leading by 12. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Holmgren, and Holmgren pulls it down.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Williams looking over the floor. Back to Holmgren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. Indiana also making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And Shepard subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Ready, everyone? See your center up screen. Show us your best moves. Let's go.
The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. McConnell against Caruso. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Williams. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Caruso against McConnell. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Toppin passes to McConnell.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Pacers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. 2 shots. That's good for McConnell. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Williams. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 11. Williams, a screen on McConnell. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 6. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Siakam, high post. He's against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Siakam passes to Mathurin. From outside, off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Pass to Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. It's tipped and stolen by Wiggins. Williams up on top, covered by Siakam. A baseline J, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Mathurin passes to Siakam. To the left wing. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Toppin can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 7 to the inside. Williams dishes to Wallace. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Jason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the 3. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
First free throw is good. Ryan is checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Shepard. And he can't hit the second. Pacers leading by 6. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by Williams.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Caruso, a screen on McConnell. Wallace kicks to Williams. No good with the triple. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Bryant with it. And here's Halliburton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Pacers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Line for one.
Find the lane. One shot.
And that one misses. Thunder trailing by 8. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows or they'll call it. Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Pacers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton. One shot.
That's good from Halliburton. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Halliburton against Wallace. Six to shoot. To the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him. That one drops for him. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
To the paint. Outside for Halliburton. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Zhang's checked in.
At the line for one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Halliburton against Wallace. Here's Toppin. Mathurin. Off on the layup. Toppin against Wiggins. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Zhang with a screen on McConnell. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Pacers leading by 8. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Halliburton. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Pacers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein comes in for Zhang, and it's Dort in for Wallace. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Thomas Bryant, and Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 11-point game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Wiggins finds Caruso. Back to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Now, here is Halliburton. 20 points for him. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 9.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on George. 6 on the shot clock. Turner with the screen. Here's Nembhard. The shot, no good. Nice defense from George. Down low, here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now, here's Toppin. Pass to Mathurin. Now, here is Halliburton. Good on the three-point shot. Halliburton's got 23.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And here is Dort. Nembhard covering. Wiggins outside. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Under trailing by 7. Caruso with the ball. Mathurin picks him up. Caruso kicks to Dort. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Halliburton. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Throws it up high. And Toppin throws it down.
Toppin, so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
Thunder have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Halliburton. Bank shot. No good. Indiana leading by 9. Toppin kicks to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Defended by Dort. They double him with Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Outside Mathurin. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Substitution for the Pacers. Number 9, T.J. McConnell.
For 3, Siakam.
long, 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Nemhard finds McConnell, takes it off the glass. McConnell's got 5.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Williams. To the middle. Here's Dort. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Dort's got his first 2 points of the night.
Some physicality there from Lou, pushing past the contact and into the shot.
McConnell passes to Neesmith. Nemhard with it, defended by Dort. Shot clock at 6. Back to Turner. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Launches it from deep. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Turner with the screen for Siakam. Back to Neesmith. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Williams, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The Thunder have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Pacers leading by 10. McConnell scanning the floor. It's taken away by Wallace. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Back to Williams. Over Neesmith. And no good. Trying to use the glass. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Siakam. It's good from long range. Siakam's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers. To the left side wing. Pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. Lets the 3 fly. The shot. No good. Driving in. Siakam against Williams. Siakam's shot is off.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Inside, out left to the wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. Dort kicks to Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Basket, good. Dort's got 4 points in the quarter.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength. Siakam
outside. Turner with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Siakam on target from 13 feet. Siakam's got 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Indiana with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, if they can steal this game on the road and go up 3-2, they put themselves in great position, Kenny.
Well, they've got to win one on the road if they're going to advance. Better here now.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Thunder trailing by 10, and so in the game for the Pacers. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. Now here's Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Good D by Siakam. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Baseline jumper. And no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Halliburton picks him up. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
For Oklahoma City, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, shooting 1.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Count that one. Halliburton's got 25 points in the game.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot falls short this time. Up to the right wing. To the inside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Holmgren finds Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Halliburton. To the paint. Outside, Dort. Bounce pass for Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter. Halliburton passes to Turner. Over Hartenstein. Got a hand on it. Right side, Williams. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Well, you look at Hartenstein, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 25. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Holmgren.
An outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's length. It's about his positioning as well.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Indiana leading by 5. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
Pacers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Halliburton hits them both. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Dort with the ball. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Over Neesmith. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Now, here's Dort. Nembhard covering. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Halliburton. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And Turner throws it down.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 24. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Inside. Here's Siakam. Back balls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Halliburton. Turner with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got the lead up to 13 now for Indiana. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
At the line for your opponent's city, Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And so he hits both. Pacers leading by 11. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Well, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
He hits the second from the line. Thunder trailing by 12. Outside, Dort. Hartenstein against Turner. Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. A wide open look here for Caruso. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. Down low. Kicks it out to Siakam. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he can answer with the best of them. Siakam stealing the thunder there.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams. To the middle, Turner with the steal. Caruso against Mathurin. Halliburton outside. For 3, Siakam. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Under trailing by 12. Williams for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Turner with a screen on Williams. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 14 points.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround.
Now, here's Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Turner with the steal. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. To the inside. Here's Turner. Outside for Halliburton. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Halliburton's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana. From 13, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Siakam passes to Nembhard. Indiana moving the ball away. Pass to Siakam. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Good D by Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing. And stolen by Caruso. And now here comes Williams leading the break.
Walking foul by the line. Pascal Siakam. Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Wiggins comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pacers also with a sub. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Pass to Williams. Outside, Dort. Williams sets a screen for Dort. Shoots over Nembhard. Dort misses.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Now Halliburton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8.
Shooting for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Balls is checked in for Dort. And the Pacers also making a change. McConnell's checked in. Halliburton hits them both. 1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. Williams against Mathurin. Shot from 16. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Williams.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Williams with the steal. Pass to Wiggins. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. There's a minute left to play in the third. Caruso against McConnell. Halliburton outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 36.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
Down low, here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now, here's McConnell. 5 points in the game. Pass to Siakam. Over Williams. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Best thing we got is just keep the ball moving, keep the floor space, keep attacking them.
And acting like their overall activity on offense, he likes that, obviously. Rick hoping they can just sustain it now.
Yeah, the other side's going to come out with defensive adjuncts. Coach isn't worried about that yet. Just wants his guys to keep running the offense the right way.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams, and it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Caruso. Shot clock at 5. In the corner, it's Wiggins. No good on the triple. Pacers leading by 12. Here's McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. Here's the teardrop. And Halliburton with the layup. Halliburton's got 17 now, just in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
This guy is a high flyer. Especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Tapping a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McConnell. A three-pointer, no good. Under trailing by 12. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Halliburton right side. In the corner, it's Toppin. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Toppin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin. Developing his stretch big skill.
Wiggins surveying the floor.
I got him.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Caruso. Oklahoma City moving it around. Over Mathurin. Caruso, no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Now here's Halliburton. Misses from close range. Williams against Toppin. Williams kicks to Wallace. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Kenrich Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pacers leading by 13. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And again.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Williams sends a screen for Dort. The kick out to Williams. 5 to shoot. Pass to Caruso. Off target from three-point range. Indiana's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. McConnell passes to Bryant. And here's Halliburton. They get a hand on it. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Thunder.
Number 34, Kenrich Williams.
Thunder trailing by 16. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by McConnell. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Dort passes to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. And here comes the break. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Williams kicks to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. They get it again. A second chance effort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Halliburton passes to McConnell. Nembhard with it. Pass to Bryant. Taken away by Williams. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points in the game.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
We've got futures coming their way, fans. Please, one, make some noise.
And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now he wants this team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Halliburton. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for the Pacers, Aaron Nesmith. Shooting one.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Halliburton outside. Back to Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Turner with the screen for Siakam. Indiana again missing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 13. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Williams. 14 points for Chet Holmgren.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? The easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Nembhard with it, defended by Dort. Here's Halliburton. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Halliburton's got 45 points.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Now, here's Neesmith. Pass to Nembhard. They set the pick. Turner with a screen on Dort. Nembhard with it. Williams picks him up.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points here in the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Dort. Back to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Dort with the ball. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Dort kicks to Holmgren. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. Halliburton outside. Out to Turner. Fires from deep. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's 36 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here is Halliburton. He's tightly guarded. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
First team foul.
Good from Halliburton. Halliburton hits them both. 1:44 left in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Siakam passes to Turner. Nembhard with it, defended by Dort. Pass to Siakam. Into the lane, and here is Neesmith. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they came to play tonight, asserted their will, a terrific performance, and it'll go down as a crucial Game 5 win for the Pacers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And this win will put them right on the cusp of the championship. They'll be holding a 3-2 lead with 2 shots to win the title.
Yeah, and it looks like they're fully prepared to get the job done in Game 6. This was no fluke performance tonight. This was a team asserting itself and showing it has the ability to rise up when the stakes are at their absolute highest.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now here's Turner. 6 to shoot. Neesmith with the bounce pass. Halliburton, no good. Now here's Williams. Neesmith covering. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe
right.
just a little bit easier, knowing
goodness.
they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Oh, just gigantic, you're right. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.